Somebody's family life is healing. Someone's chakras are aligning. And it's all because someone's voodoo, dark magic, spell work, whatever they were doing, has backfired. Yes, you've heard it here first. That juju has backfired. There's a relationship that's looking very positive, very blissful time, loving energy. Okay, there's a union that is protected. And it is because this is God ordained. Hi, welcome to the Mystic Garden Tarot. If you're new here, I'd like to just let you know to take only what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And if this does resonate, go ahead and give it a like. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for more readings just like this. So there's some sort of change coming in here for a connection, a change that, based on what I'm seeing, someone tried to get in the middle of. There's a change happening for your connection, for your family life that maybe someone was trying to have for themselves. Whoever this is, they're not ascending. They're not going with you, at least to the next level. This is someone who can't be trusted. Okay, but they could pose as a priest, not necessarily in a religious way, but in the sense of, this could be a masculine energy who is very spiritual or poses as someone very spiritual, things having to do with water break. There he go, already trying to stop me. Okay. So spiritual, there's some sort of divination this person could partake in. Okay, but they're trying to pose as someone who is doing this in a positive light. Yeah, don't trust that anything they're doing is in positive light. Okay. There's something having to do with someone's occupation in the future here. Someone could be becoming a doctor specifically in the distant future. Okay, this is someone who could be a starseed, or what I'm seeing here in front of me is masculine and feminine energy. This could be like a couple or a duo, a partner. This could be the partnership. Someone could be a starseed, and someone could literally be like a doctor or a healer. There's a Ice King, King of Swords coming out with a love offer. And it's so crazy because when I first pulled this King of Swords, he came out with two other cards. And it was like something about this person being bound to a third-party situation because of a child. And it's interesting because the energy on it felt very off. So I put the additional cards away and kept the King of Swords because I was focused in on his energy. And it seemed like someone wanted the narrative to be different. Like someone wants they want that to be the narrative. They want this King of Swords trapped in some sort of way, bound so that he can't get what is coming out here in the cards. I put these cards away, right? And I asked for the honest, truthful energy of this King of Swords, and love offer came out. So in the past here, there could have been something surrounding a third-party situation. Okay. Something could have definitely been spell work. Maybe this person does have a child. If that is your story, they're not bound in this situation. Someone wants them to be bound because of this type of situation, but that's not what I'm getting. It felt like that's the narrative someone wants to push. This person is a healer, something about their hands. Okay, they're going to make a lot of money, or they already do make a lot of money with their hands. Karmic masculine in reverse. So yeah, they're not showing up in karmic energy. So that energy that I was picking up, I feel like I was right about it. It's nothing to be worried about. They're showing up as your twin flame. Okay, there's something here that they're choosing to leave or walk away from, and we're going to get into what that is. Okay, I'm just trying to pick a deck. I'm going to do what's tea. What's the tea? They could be walking away from a situation where someone tried to bind them. If this is not, excuse me, if this is not with a child, my goodness. Someone could have been trying to keep this person bound in like a childlike state. Excuse me, my goodness. Once again, every time I get ready to say certain things, it's like my throat tightens up. Where was I? And I see that's the whole point of it. Or yes, it's like if this is not binding with a child, this is binding someone like in like a past self energy, possibly from when they were a child. That's what I'm getting for some of you. But what is this twin flame choosing to walk away from? What is this Ice King choosing to walk away from? A forcer, someone who's trying to force things on them, force their way in, use force to get what they want. Okay, so yeah, this could be a romantic love affair. Someone's choosing to walk away from maybe a lover from the past. They're uninterested. This person is cock blocking. Yeah. They're cock blocking a family situation. Yeah, someone's wasting their own time trying to block a situation. They could be trying to get proof of something, gain evidence of something, and they're wasting their time with this. It's not going to happen. Yeah, things are going differently than maybe they've gone in the past. Like maybe someone did something as a tactic in the past, and it's not working. This person is a spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. Someone could be trying to force someone into a love affair. This doesn't have to be someone walking away from someone they literally had an affair with. For some of you, it could be. But I'm heavily picking up on someone trying to force their way. Oh my goodness. We could tell Mercury retrograde is coming up. Someone could be trying to force their way in by way of like romance, or trying to romance someone, get them caught up. If not them, they could be sending someone in here trying to get some sort of proof, possibly to ruin a situation. Yeah, maybe there's a bad habit here this King of Swords broke out of, having to do with lust. We have rejected at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're rejecting whatever they were previously, whatever they previously had a habit of doing. They're not in that energy anymore. This could have all been because they were operating in their ego. And they're not doing that anymore. So something's not going to work. Wow. Come on, cards. Yeah, someone is stalking, watching. Because someone won't accept this dirty offer to get into some sort of love affair or have some sort of love affair with someone. They're not into someone. They're not into this. Someone's making something up. Someone could also be trying to make up something about a third-party situation because someone won't willingly do it. Jackpot. So yeah, that's correct for some of you. Yeah, someone doesn't want a bad reputation. So why would they do this? So someone is choosing to talk shit about them instead. There's an individual here who's unable to travel at this time. Maybe they were hoping to travel somewhere. Someone could be carless. Child services is coming out. So like I said, if someone was hoping for a certain change in their life, and this is a masculine energy here, posing as this priest energy, I don't know. Maybe this person is involved in some sort of custody battle or scandal here, and they wanted to push this on this King of Swords. There's something about child services here. Someone losing a car. This could be a very obsessive individual. And that's not this King of Swords' nature. But that's what someone is trying to like make it look like. There's an offer here that's played out. This person is not interested. Someone's doing something from a fake account as well. Yeah, someone's hiding behind a fake account and a fake smile, creeping at this time. This could be a karmic feminine, okay? An imposter at that. She could be posing as someone she is not for clout. Okay, this could be someone's karmic friend. This could be the person who was sent in as a third party. It could be someone's karmic friend. This could be someone... Hold on. I take that back. I'm not going to say that. We have kissing ass. So there could be a friend, a karmic friend here who is in this phony energy. You're unbothered. Someone's unable to dig up dirt on you, but I feel like, well, yeah, they're going to have to move on from this. Someone has spent a lot of money trying to dig something up on you. Trying to prove that you ain't ish, okay? But your light is shining bright and it's irritating their demons, okay? You're showing up in this boss daddy energy, male or female, stable, rich. You could be a business owner, a CEO, but that's what's destined for you. Yeah. You're not destined to lose everything. Someone wanted this for you, though, and now they're haunted by something they did out of their ego. Someone's having to watch you shine from outside of your direct bubble, okay? There is something here about children. Someone is of a royal bloodline. It could be a divine feminine in this situation. King of Swords, you could be attached to a divine feminine who comes from a royal bloodline. A, first, middle, or last initial. We have someone here who could drive a Mazda, Jeep, Buick, or Dodge. Something about a smoke sesh, okay? There could be a couple here that indulges in marijuana together. We have something about theft. Someone tried to steal something from this divine feminine, from this royal bloodline. Through mirror magic. Yeah. This divine feminine is the star seed in the relationship, as I said. Couple more. Someone has an ex-girlfriend with black hair. That is significant. Okay, this is a karmic here who's trying to prove a point. I'm telling you, there could be a karmic friend, and by karmic, this could be someone who had intimate relations with this King of Swords. Okay, but they're still posing as a friend. And I just, look, once you take it to that level with people, and this is just my opinion, of course, you know, you open up a whole other portal of just like things, you know, that just doesn't close once you take that step with someone. So you can say that you're friends with someone that you've been intimate with, but ultimately, like, you guys definitely crossed that threshold. And so this could be someone who is willing to dig up some sort of evidence, possibly for another masculine energy here who was trying to like trade places. It's like they're willing to do this because they want this person. They want this King of Swords. I don't know. There's a fresh start coming though. I know that much. Yeah, someone was trying to copy the divine. And one more that I'll just pull out. Witchcraft. Perfect. Someone was trying to copy the divine through witchcraft. Something backfired terribly. So I'm going to leave this message here. I hope it helped, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.